What would you say if I told you I could get you a £50 dartboard for just 20 quid? Well guys, you're in luck because in today's video I'm going to be showing you the near perfect quality dartboards from Red Dragon. Now basically what this is you can buy 4 dartboards for 80 quid and they are like factory seconds from Red Dragon. Now these are pretty decent boards, but there are going to be a few minor imperfections, which means that they just couldn't go through and be sold as regular dartboards because there are a few problems with them. But there is a little bit of a risk, so let me just go through everything and I'll explain to you, and then we'll open the boards and we'll see what we got. So these are the NPQ, which stands for Near Perfect Quality Dartboards by Red Dragon, and what it says here is you will get 4 near perfect quality dartboards. They will have minor imperfections and the wiring system may vary, so you don't know which dartboard from Red Dragon you're actually going to get. So there is a bit of a risk here because you could get a dartboard that has round wires or a dartboard that has diamond wires, or you could get a Blade 5 or a Blade 5 dual core. Now the Blade 5 dual core is going to be the board that we want, but hopefully we get one, at least one. We might get 2, we might get more, but if we can get Blade 5 or better boards, then that means that this is worth it. If we get 4 dartboards that have round wires or bad wires on them, then this probably isn't going to be worth it. So I'm taking the risk for you guys. So if you guys are interested in buying these, they are on the Red Dragon website. I will link it in the top link in the description below if you want to go and check these out. I'm not in any way sponsored by this. This is my own money. This is my own risk. And I thought I'd do it for you guys just to see kind of what it is about, if it's worth doing, and if you guys want to go and get one. Because personally, I think it probably is worth the risk, but we'll find out when we open the boards. Hopefully I don't get 4 boards that have terrible wires on them, but anyway, let's go and find out. Let's see what we got. Also, just to mention, one thing that is good is there is absolutely no branding on the dartboard. So it is just completely clean. There's nothing printed on it. It doesn't say Blade 5, doesn't say anything. It's just completely blank, which I actually really like. But let's go have a look. Okay, so here's the first dartboard. It is a Blade 5, which is a decent... Hold on. Jack, this is future Jack. Next time you set up a camera, make sure you're actually recording what you're trying to record because people can't see the dartboard. Okay, so I might have messed up the first take and yeah. Anyway, I have the boards in front of me. They are opened. I have reviewed them once before because obviously I thought the camera was facing the dartboard. Apparently it wasn't. So I'm gonna have a look at these boards. I'll show you what they look like, and yeah, you can decide for yourself. But let's have a look and see what they look like. Okay, so NPQ dartboard number 1. This board is a Blade 5, which is pretty decent. It is a Blade 5. You can tell it's a Blade 5 because it has the whatever they're called, the little veins going through it. So it's a good dartboard start. The wires are professional wires. There's no round wires in this one. Now for the imperfections of this board, this isn't too bad actually. So the bullseye's got a little bit of a glue there. There's a little bit of damage over here and stuff, but overall this dartboard's quite good. Things like this will show up on these near perfect quality boards. They have the paint isn't quite on them properly, but this is board number 1 and it actually looks quite good. Up here again, a little bit of paint that's not really where it should be, but yeah, board number 1 is quite good. As far as the wiring goes, it is I don't know if this is just a thing with all the near perfect quality boards, but the wiring is really like close to the board here, then over here it's a little bit more raised. Not to the point that you'll really notice it too much. Over here it's quite a bit more raised. You can kind of see that the wire's really far out, but if you go to this treble here, the wire's like really close to the board. So the wire's not in there quite perfectly, but that is board number 1. It's a Blade 5. It's a decent board. That's not too bad. Let's get on to board number 2. So board number 2, we have another Blade 5 dartboard as well. This is not a dual core, just a regular Blade 5. And again, a few bits of paint in the places where they shouldn't be. A little bit of paint on the red part of that treble. But overall, this board's not too bad. This isn't quite perfect. There's a little bit of paint still on that, but I think for the most part the boards are just kind of like the paint isn't great, and again the wiring isn't quite perfectly in. So there's some raised bits over here which are really raised up compared to the rest of the board, and some other bits which are a little bit shallower again. So you can kind of see there the wire's really far in over there, but then over here it's quite sticking out a little bit. But so 2 boards down. That's not bad, actually. That's probably better than the first board, to be honest. The only little bit of paint issue is on this one treble, which isn't too bad. So that's not bad. That's actually probably the best board we've got so far. So far, 40 quid spent, 2 dartboards, 2 blade 5s, and they're decent boards as well. Let's have a look at board number 3. Okay, board number 3. It might look like the same board, I've just realised, but this is board number 3. This is also a blade 5, not a dual core, but not a round wire dartboard. Also a blade 5. This one, the problem with this one is, I think it's mainly the wires. So this wire here, you can feel it when you rub your fingers over it. This wire here is really sticking out compared to some of the other boards and stuff, and it doesn't really have the 2 shallow bits, but there's a few bits sticking out. But as far as the paint goes, it's really good, actually. I think the only real problem, there's a bit of a scuff here. Looks like it's been dropped or something, or something's sort of like rubbed past it. So there's a bit of a scuff there, but it doesn't look too bad, really. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that one's actually quite good. Yeah, not a bad board. The paint's actually really good on this one, but the wiring, and there's a little scuff on it, so that would probably be why this is a near perfect quality dartboard and not a regular dartboard. But I do admit, I really like how there's no branding on it at all. So I might have to have a little experiment and see if I can put my own branding on it. But anyway, that's board number 3. Let's have a look at board number 4. Okay, board number 4 and the final board. This is another blade 5. So we've got 4 boards that are all blade 5s. No round wire dartboards, but no dual cores either. So 4 blade 5 dartboards for 80 quid. There's a little bit of, there's some markings over here. The double 19 down here. It's got a bit of a, so there's a bit of a dip in it, and yeah, it just looks like it's just not quite perfect. Obviously, that's the whole point of this. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. As far as the wires go on this one, the wires feel really consistent actually. A little bit of a bend in that wire as well. In this one here, tiny little bit of a bend I noticed there, but this is not bad actually. I would say this one probably that little bit of a bent wire there and the missing part, or the little bit of a divot in the double 19. Overall though, that's a pretty good board. Like, that's not bad at all. So, my thoughts on this is that 80 quid for 4 dartboards of this quality is still quite good. They're not perfect. There might be a chance you get a round wire board as well, which in that case is pretty much not worth anything. So, if you don't get the round wire boards, if you get the Blade 5 or you get the Blade 5 dual cores, then you're doing well. You're actually going to benefit from this. If you get one of the round wire boards, maybe not. But I think it's worth it. It's a bit of a risk. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll send you back to Jack from a few days ago. So, if you do want to get yourself some near perfect quality dartboards like these, then you can in the link in the description. This video, by the way, is not sponsored by Red Dragon whatsoever. They haven't paid me to make this. This is just me spending my own money trying to find out what boards are good and what boards aren't good. I have used a lot of boards in reviews and stuff. I don't really review darts, but I have reviewed a lot of dartboards. So, yeah, I think these are quite good. I personally am not a massive fan of the Blade 5 boards because they're a little bit too soft for what I like to use dart-wise. But I've got 4 Blade 5 boards, so I guess we're going to have to use them at some point. Anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, smash a like on it. Subscribe if you're brand new. If you want to see more reviews and stuff like this, then definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Go and check out these boards if you want to go buy yourself some. It was 80 quid plus about £6 shipping, so it's about 86, 87 pounds, I think it was, in total. And yeah, go and give them a look. Thanks for watching. Hope you do enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.